us today on the walk tour. You know, the walk tour has been about a lot more than just playing music. We walked 34 miles in our bare feet today. Today was our 34th mile. The reason we started the idea of the walks was when we were making this record, The Walk, we spent a little time in Africa, and what we came back with was this dawning, the fact that we saw this huge problem with AIDS there, and the issue of people being faced with poverty and AIDS all at the same time, and the idea that we had something we could use to make an impact on that. And we started with our music. So the song Great Divide, we said, well, we have music, we can put that to work. Great Divide was released on iTunes with all the proceeds going to stop kids from being born with the disease. And you guys made it possible for 98% of the kids that are born to mothers with HIV or AIDS to not be born with the disease because of those avenues. What's so important about the walk is the idea that we can all begin to do something simple and make it our problem, make those things, the things in front of us, something we can actually change by deciding to do something as simple as walking or maybe buying a pair of shoes. I want to encourage you guys to check out Tom's shoes. We've been taking these shoes with us to every show across the tour. Every time you buy a pair of shoes, Tom's committed to give away a pair to a child in poverty that maybe this might be their first pair of shoes. One for one. And think about the idea that you can do something as simple as buying a pair of shoes and all of a sudden know that that might change somebody's life. The idea of them getting out of poverty in order to change the perspective on their entire life. That might help them fight disease, that might help them get an education. And we need to look for the opportunities, little simple things like that might actually change the world. In a few days, we're going to go to Africa and help deliver 50,000 pairs of shoes. 50,000 pairs. What we need to be reminded of is the fact that those 50,000 weren't bought by a few people that bought 100 or a few people that bought several thousand. It was 50,000 individuals that decided to buy one pair of shoes. So today, you guys walked a mile, and I encourage you to not make it your last. The walk started today. Check out Tom's, and we'll see you guys again. We're going to leave you with one last little thing. Start it up.